Alright, hi everybody.
Action!
Alright, so, who's exhausted?
I think it was one.
Yep, that was exhausting. So, tonight, like Father Wayne said, we're going to be talking about the soul. Because we've already talked about the what?
Mind.
Alright, body, mind, and soul. So, the soul is what makes us up. It's who we are. The body is what we take care of. The mind is what we take care of. The soul is that part of us that builds that relationship with God inside of us. The relationship with God, an inner relationship with God is our soul. Catechism says, on this side. Catechism calls the soul the spiritual principle of a human. It is the human person's innermost aspect, the part of us that is most essential to who we are. Having a soul is what gives us the ability to rationalize, exercise self-control, and communicate with God. Who would have thought? You know, I thought talking, communicating with God. It actually comes from our soul. It comes from our inner being, communicating with God. From our souls comes our consciousness, freedom, intellect, and will. Yet is not fully contained in any one of those things. It is a source of our individuality, and our self-awareness. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? That was quite a bit. So basically, like in my mind, my soul is my connection to God, and I have to keep my soul at the place where it will be eternally with God. Because my soul is immortal. My soul cannot die. My soul goes to heaven. Our goal in life is to what?
Say with conviction.
Go to heaven.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say something else, but that's good.
Stay with the girl.
I'm staying in the camera. Here I am. So, what do you think it was going to be a serious YouTube video? So, anyways, I lost my train of thought.
Our goal
So-
is to get to heaven.
How else do you get to heaven? Okay, so tonight during the game, whoa. How many distractions did those the people that were blindfolded? How hard was it to get to the end of the line to be able to put that sticker on Father Wayne and Father Carl? How hard was it? Joe?
I only held like that list from Father Wayne, who was like 2 feet away.
Okay, so you got help from somebody. Who else was TJ? Yeah. How hard was it for you getting to the end of the line?
Oh, it's pretty hard.
Because of what?
Because I don't know my right from my left.
Okay, what else? Like, what else caused you from not being able to get from A to B?
It was really loud. Like, really, really loud. You couldn't hear anything.
Yeah. So distractions.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things in this world is society and a lot of stuff that go in our life keep us from that ultimate goal of getting to heaven. The material things in this world, money. I need more money. I need a bigger house. I need a better, faster car. I need a fatter punching bag because this one I broke. All those things, right, take us from the ultimate goal of getting to God. Okay, so school's important. School's very important. Okay? When you're in school, you concentrate on that. But even when you're in school, are you asking God for help? Are you working your way towards a relationship with God, or is it just all about school and your friends at your age group? Do you think about God during the day? Do you think about your soul during the day? But I think that is, no, we don't. Unless we have to in prayer. Unless we have to from the school we're in. Unless we have to. We need to take it upon ourselves to keep our soul in the right frame of mind, keep our soul in the right frame with our mind and with our body. We have to start with thinking about it. Okay, today I'm going to get up, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to have breakfast, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to do my schoolwork, I'm going to hang out with my friends. Where is God? Where am I taking care of my soul? I'm taking care of my body, taking care of my mind. My mind is to be taken care of to build a relationship up with God. All the other stuff is great. Those are all gifts from God. Becoming a teacher, becoming a doctor, becoming a fireman, becoming a policeman, becoming anything is your gift from God. But you need to work on that relationship with God in order that your eternal soul goes to heaven. Because that is our ultimate goal. When I die, my body stays here. My soul, hopefully, will go to heaven. But I have to do the best I can every day, not just on Sundays, not Wednesday nights, every day. Okay, now, I'm not patting myself on the back or anything today, but this was my day today. Okay, I wasn't able to get it by 4 o'clock. I had to get up, go get a COVID test. I was negative, by the way. Okay, which wasn't in my plan. Which wasn't in my plan today. Okay? It wasn't in my plan today, but things at work made me have to go get a test today. Okay, so that was something that put me behind. I had to go to work. Okay, it took a little longer than I anticipated because of something that somebody else did. It was not in my plan today. I get home, and my wife asked me to hang a mirror. Definitely not my plan of things to do today. Okay, definitely not. I went food shopping, and the lady that I do some food shopping for called me today and said, hey, I need this, can you go get this? So all these things were in my plan was to be here at noontime, take my time, get everything ready for tonight, relax, go to the store, get a coffee, eat some food. Not in my plan today. But what did that do that whole time when I was doing that? The whole time when I was getting distracted, I thought about God. I wasn't getting mad at my wife. I didn't tell the lady to go, no. I got the job done. I did what I was supposed to do. I got my test, and the guy I was with doesn't have a license, and his phone was off, so he asked me to take him to Metro PCS, which was closed, and then to another one, which was closed. Okay, but during that whole time, I was able to stay present in that time and do what God was asking me to do at that moment. And not get aggravated, not get mad, not take it out on somebody, but to do what God was asking me. Those are the things that can happen in your lives if you start your day with God. Those are the things that helping others is what we do as Catholics, is what we do. Bringing others to Christ is what we do. Saving other souls is what we do. So it has to start with our souls. It has to start with you as an individual. We have a saying in AA, you can't give away what you don't have. If you don't have it, you ain't giving it away. It needs to start here. It needs to start within yourself, your inner soul. It needs to start with, like Father Wayne nailed it tonight, God's grace, allowing God's grace. Father Dom, sorry. Father Dom said it tonight. Allowing God's grace to enter into your soul. He said it tonight. I don't know if anyone's heard it. That's what he said. Allowing the grace of God to enter into your heart, enter into your body, enter into your mind, enter into your soul. That's what happens when we open ourselves up. We become willing to let God come into our lives. But it starts with us. And I always say it starts with you. With how you want to start your day. You want to start your day in your own, running your own gambit. Good luck. I did that for 40 years. It didn't turn out very well. At all. At all. A lot of you know my story. And it didn't turn out well. I was not taking care of my soul, my mind, and my body. I was doing everything in the total opposite direction. And I am lucky to be here today, standing in front of you. Very, very lucky. And that is the grace of God into my life. I was able to open my heart up and allow God to come into my life and do what God was asking me to do. Become the person, the child of God, like Father Dom said tonight. The child of God that I'm supposed to be. And that does not happen without God. He has to be numero uno in our lives. Everything else falls into place. Family, friends, work. I was talking to one of the alumni tonight. She had no idea what she was doing. Got out of college, graduated, wasn't getting her degree that she wanted to. And we talked, and she was struggling because she couldn't find a job. And what did she do? She stumbled on something because God put people in her life to get her to somewhere, and she has direction now. Because she was allowing God and listening to people. To me, God works through people. God works through people. We would not all be here without each other. We need each other. We need that community. And that's where it starts, is with ourselves, with our soul. You gotta think about your soul. Think about yourself. Think about, what do I need to do today to keep my soul in a place that I can go and be eternally with our Father? What do I need to do today? Not next week, not crap, I didn't do anything yesterday. Who cares about yesterday? It's gone. What can I do today? Start our day out saying a prayer. We had the other night, we talked about that, I forget what it was, the night prayers. We did the night prayers. At the end of the night, look back on our day. What did I do today that helped my soul to live eternally with our Lord? What did I do today to keep myself away from God? How can I better that tomorrow? Because we're all going to fail. We're all going to falter. We're all going to fall. We're all going to drop. We all are. But getting back up on our feet and always keeping Jesus in front. Well, the first things when I came back to the church and after I got sober and everything, one of the things that got me back, because I grew up with a punishing God. I grew up with God who was like, you do this, your tongue's going to turn black, you're going to go to hell, God ain't going to love you, blah, blah, blah. It was all negative. And then when I got sober, and I was listening to a guy, he talked about the prodigal son. He talked about a loving, caring father who will do anything and has always been there through everything, because I thought I was abandoned. I thought God abandoned me because he was not supposed to be in his plan because of all the things that I did. And because I heard that guy talk, that was my God from there on in, from that day. And that's when I came back to the church. And then the footprints. Jesus carrying the one set of footprints. That's how I felt I was. Struggling, no God. And then those footprints, and then reading that, my mother had on the wall, reading that Jesus was carrying me so he could be with me, he'd be with my soul eternally in heaven. He is always there. He wants us to be with him all the time. But because of free will, because of our minds, because of society, we can walk away. But he is always there. Like I said, I walked away from the church for almost 40 years, and I came back. And God has done for me where I thought I could never, ever be. Never in my wildest dreams would I ever think I'd be on Core and Life Deep with a bunch of ice cream. Ever. But it is such a joy, and that joy is, they call happiness. Like we try to find happiness in all these different things. That joy of living, that joy in life comes from here. Comes from inside. Nothing in this world can give me the joy that God gives me if I allow him. That God gives me in my soul with those graces. No matter what's going on, no matter how bad things are, that's in the family. Sicknesses, getting an F on the test, knowing that God is there and the joy of living is inside of us. And all we need to do is invite God inside. So when we have those travesties in our life, we know that God's with us. And we can handle it. We can still show that joy of living amongst all the chaos and despair that's around us. But all right, God's here. We don't need to worry. God is here. It'll be okay. Some of the things in my life that have transpired just blow me away. Because I stayed out of the way, pretty much. I stayed out of the way. So, one of the biggest things about getting out of tonight is take care of your soul. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of what God gave you to be with God at the end. To be with God daily. To be with God all day long. Starts with each one of you. Starts with you alone. We can't force you. We can't make you. It's your decision. It's your choice. All our choices we make have consequences. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But all our choices have consequences. If you choose God every day, most of the time it's going to come out pretty good. It's going to come out pretty good. Take care of ourselves, we're able to pass it on. We bring God in our lives, we're able to pass it on. Okay? Amen?
Amen.
All right, Vincent.